tarikatına esvah ve hayrun fi cemiya.
Our path is the path of the Word of God. From Him we come and to Him we go back. From Finafillah back to Finafillah. And it's a long journey ahead. From Finafillah through Finafi Murid, Finafi Sheikh, then Finafi Rasul, and then back again Finafi Allah. So from Finafillah we down to Finafi Murid, which is lowest station. Then we extend to Finafi Sheikh, then Finafi Rasul, and then with Finafillah we found back to the source. Ours, from my breath you are, he said. And the breath is being taken in, and then there will only be me. And then only me. So where are you then? There is no you. There is no you, there's only me. La ilaha illallah. That is the secret. May the friends of God, the awliya, give us heavenly support and open to us even more, so much more, from the chests of wisdom, more and more. They reveal our secrets. And in the Quran it is written, everything, all the holy verses in it are a revelation of one secret, of endless secrets. And they call it revelation. Revelation of what? The revelation of secrets, of something that you never knew, but that existed way before you. Secret. Everything that you don't know is a secret. Everything that you know then is a revelation to you. And the human is standing right between the secret and the revelation. Between secrets and revelations. So what is our job? To ask for more revelations, and even more so revelation, and more openings. Until when? Until you reached your secrets, inside of your secrets, to your secret. And then you will have turned into that secret, katasalahu siruhu. And you found your way back to your own secret. Katasalahu siruhu. May Allah, His secret and your secret, care for you in your stead. And we created the human in the highest form and in the whole and the highest standing and the most beautiful way and the highest level there is. We created him. And then we sent him very weak and very in need down into a dark planet and into a dark life. So what kind of worth did this planet have that is so dark? What worth would it have, this planet, without the human being? Without the existence of the human being, what value would this planet even have? Why does Allah say, I created you on the highest level and on the most beautiful one, as my representative? The creation of a representative means it is a mirror image. So it's a mirror, an image in the mirror. That is the secret. As if you were me, it means. As if you were me. You will never be me, but it is as if you were me. That's the position you have. That means if you're standing in front of that mirror, what do you see in that mirror? Me, I see. Sheikh, do you really see yourself, or do you just and as if you? Someone that is like you, like optical. An optical version as if it was you. As if you were the being that is inside that mirror. Are you that being in that mirror, my brother? As if. Representing you, it is standing in that mirror. And you looking at it, and you think you're looking at yourself? It's a projection. And a projection has never any true existence. But it has a part of is true, as it is projecting a true being. It's a projection of something that is truly there, but it doesn't have an own being. Because it's still a projection of something else that's not there. But that thing, that projection, doesn't have an own being. What a wisdom and revelation, the mirror image. And when Allah created our souls, wake up, this is really important. When Allah created our souls, for each one of those souls, He created a throne just for them. And each soul that He created, so all of our souls, it means, each and one of them, He created a throne. And every soul of ours is sitting on that throne. Still. From pre-eternity until post-eternity. And the souls are sitting on their thrones. Or your souls, our souls, are sitting on their thrones. And for each throne, there's a crown. And the crown is on the heads of those souls. And for each throne and crown, there is a kingdom. That's what He created. For each and one of them their own kingdom. And we don't tell you any stories or fairy tales. And no bedtime stories. This is a revelation to you. And to those who believe it. They are blessed. Thanks God this is full. All of this is full. Even if you keep on sleeping, this is full. And those who take this seriously and can see and look to their throne up, who really takes that seriously, is such a present to us. From Adam alayhi salam to now, nobody ever heard about this, only those who are sitting here. While we were doing zikr meditation, they gave that image to me. They told me that. Every soul is sitting on their throne. So the soul that's sitting there, a human being, a soul is not a human being. Everything, every being, everything in existence, and everything that was created after existence and brings the universe together, that it's got a soul, and that means also the protons, atoms, and electrons. But it's not on that same level of a human soul, and we call it the human soul. It doesn't mean that the soul is human, but it was for the human being, and it's a soul that was meant for the human being. Our souls up there are no humans. Our body down here are no humans. When exactly does the human being come out? Once the soul found its way to the body, and the soul is inside of that body, and they found each other and they fused, then actually the human being comes out of it. And then they call it Insani Kamil in Arabic, the complete human being. The human being on earth is not complete yet. We are living a life of a zombie, an animalistic human life, as if humans, but still on the level of an animal. An animal that can talk, an animal that can think, an animal with a mind to it, of its own. But not a human being yet. You will never become a true human being if your soul hasn't found your body yet. Only the human being, when the soul with the body and the mind, the three of them, when combined, they turn up to be humans. The complete human being. That perfect human being, that complete human being is the representative. Those that made it in this life, on this earth, become human beings, and they're sitting on their thrones. Them, the grand Sheikh, they are sitting on their thrones consciously. And we heard that Maulana Sheikh Nazim once said, "My wife is looking for me. My daughters look for me. My sons are looking for me." And even if they think they are with their father or with a husband, they are on the wrong path. Once I found to myself, I'm not here, I'm there, but the image is still here. Just the picture, the image is still here, but I'm already there. I'm sitting on my throne. As what? As a human being. As a true human being, he is sitting on his throne. I'm here as a projection on this world. The saints can be on two places at the same time, with soul and body, that you can touch them and visible to you, and you can hear them, and they are manifested inside of a body. They can even be in 3 places at the same time, 4 places, 400, 5,000, million places. They can be there in body and soul. They can appear there. But where are they truly? On their thrones. These are all just projections of their pictures as if bodies. So what is the atom? It's a very important sohbet today for the ones who do understand. If they don't, it's just for myself. The atom, the human body, consists of atoms, right? So is that atom absolute? The being, the existence of the atom, is it absolute or is it not absolute? Is the body absolute or not? You touch, you think, I hold on to myself while I touch you. Do I truly touch you? Science says, no. Science does it. Those godless scientists say, if an atom would truly touch another atom, if the hand would truly touch the other hand, they would merge and turn into a different kind of being. They would unify. So what is that? This is just a projection, just as if everything in existence is just a projection, as if being. Because of that, what you receive, of the reception, because of your reception of, and that feeling that you received something, it turns into an as if being. This being doesn't really is. That's why we say La ilaha illallah. There's only His being and no other being at all. That's what La ilaha illallah means. There's only His being but no other being. Do you understand now? And the Sheikh, the true Sheikh, that truly may become a true human, to become a Sani Kame, he is sitting on a throne. All saints that made it to turn into a sainted, that they become, that they were enlightened, they found their way back to the throne and crown, and they're sitting there. And it is their job, our Grand Sheikh, to teach each and one of us, to guide us back where our souls are waiting for us, so that the body and souls can merge and then sit on their throne, on their level. That is the spiritual level. There's so many kings and an emperor. Not every king's got the same country that everybody is, depending how successful each king was. And everybody's got their own kingdom for themselves. It's not the same kingdom that maybe their neighbor has, depending on their effort and so on. But everything has been predetermined, depending on your, how much you can actually accept. Istidat, it is in Arabic. Your capacities, or your because of your capacity you get your opportunities. And the Sheikh, it is his job to guide his student back to their throne, to guide them back the way to their throne, and to guide them back and to put them there, and then the crown on top, and then sesame open and everything is revealed to them. Ain't that wonderful? But still, you have to put in some effort. Either you're going to get pulled, or maybe don't just let him work so much. Just walk with him. Don't let yourself be pulled. Like, don't be so harsh on your Sheikh. Just walk nicely with him. If he has to pull you, you are not there independently. Just walk independent with. But then I will stop being with. But I'm going to be someone who is driving with him. No, you actually are a companion. You're actually driving along. And nobody wants to make you into somebody who's just following you, who's just a pushover and just walks because everybody else does. No. The soul is not a human being, and your body is not a human being. Once they found together and became one, the human being comes out. And that is the mirror image of God. Still on earth, we are projections of the animals. The animal that is alive, everything that is alive, in Arabic you call it haywan. Haywan means the animal. The animal means it is alive, that which is alive. And that word is animal means something that is alive. It is alive. So to be an animal means to be alive. And we are in a state of animals. Allah has predestined for our souls to become Insani Kamil, to be the representatives of us. But this is only the predestination. And then so many people come to me and ask me, like for thousands of years, no, for tens of years. Oh, Sheikh, what is my purpose in it? What are you? Are you an esoteric? Yes, I am. What's my purpose in life? It is your destiny to find your way back to yourself, to your destiny. It is your destiny to find your way back to your destiny, to the predestiny, to the destiny that has been destined for you to find your way back. And we sent him weak and in need, we sent him down, means we sent him with a body, as a body. The traits of the soul are still in the body, but the body has, with those talents and these opportunities and its free will, they have to go on a quest, on a search for that soul. And alone he cannot do that. Only those who are a hunter of the soul, those who are an expert on souls, these are the saints, the awliullah. They know the way in the world of the souls. And only they can bring you back to your soul. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. And they're open and open and open. Everything is hidden inside of that. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Back from me to me. Finafillah to finafillah. Then you will be as if you are him. Then you will be as if him. Projection in this life. The saints, what do we tell you about them? They are the bearers of light of God. Let's open even more of that meaning. Those are the projections of the Lord, the faces of the Lord, his different faces of the Lord. Those are the as if images. And that is why they're enlightened. That's why we feel at home when we are with them. Because from Allah we come and our home is with Allah. So our home is with Allah because we are from his breath. We are existing with his breath, through his breath, inside of his breath. And only while we are in his breath we are at home. That's why we have to find our way back to that breath. Do you think we are breathing from the oxygens of the trees to the oxygens of the Lord that actually gave us life? That's enough for those who want to understand. And actually, we open everything that is already needed. And may Allah open the mind of our hearts as well.
Allahu, Allahu, Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah. Allahümme salli ve sellim ala Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam. Salaten tedumu ve tühta ileyhi memerre leyali ve tulet devam. Allahümme salli ve sellim ala Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam. Salaten tedumu ve tühta ileyhi memerre leyali ve tulet devam. Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, Allahu, Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, Allahu, Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah, Muhammeden Resulullah.
The work,
Die Arbeit, wenn die Arbeit mit
if the work with you on earth couldn't be finished, don't worry, he says. Under the earth, that work will continue. And then you will be imprisoned and there will be no free will. And you being obnoxious and rebellious and going against that doesn't work. You will be imprisoned. That's why they call it the pain of the grave. That's what if you don't let yourself get captured in this world, don't let yourself get educated in this world because it hurts so much. If you allow us to do that with your free will, because you do it out of your own free will, and then the pain is not less, but underneath the grave, in the grave, it's more painful because you have to stand in front of Lord as the most complete human being, and you have to get there. And if you don't take him seriously here on earth, he will take you seriously underneath the earth. And if this doesn't work while you're still in grave, then it will continue after you were resurrected. These are 50 stations until the last judgment day, it will take. And each stage and the path in between takes 1,000 years. So we still got 50,000 years left to work on you. So it takes you 50,000 years for you to work on me. Well, it depends on how you actually work. This is so strong. This is mostly for me the sohbet. But those who actually are awake, this is such a heavy sohbet speech. So we still got 50,000 years time to have you finished. Wow. And don't think those 1,000 years of working is just like paradise. No. This is like one station to another station. It will feel if you were smashed against the wall until you understood, until you were washed clean. And once you stand in front of the court of the Last Judgment Day, you will be clipped clean and completely surrendered. Will you be surrendered? Oh yes, I'm so surrendering to you right now. Nobody gets into the presence of the Sultan dirtiest street. They will not allow that. There have been people put on a job that actually have to wash you clean, and then they will lead you and you have to be shiny and you have to smell nice. Not everybody can get in front of the king and sit like that. It's not allowed. So look what kind of a process it's working. Let it happen here on this world. You still got a little bit of time left, but let it happen here. Here, it's the least painful. When you are here, it's the most soft version of them all. And it's so much easier to accept. So let it happen here. Don't run away. You will get caught. If you don't get caught here, underneath the grave, in the grave, you will get caught. And even after that, you still got 50,000 years left. Because you don't get into heaven just like that. I'm dead, already in heaven. No. Are you truly in heaven? Nobody is in heaven. Everybody, they're in between heaven and earth. Still on this earth. As you're underneath this earth, you are still inside of this planet. Until the Last Judgment Day, you will stay on this earth. Why? Because the Last Judgment Day and that court will happen on this earth. It's not in paradise, because you did everything here. And here you have to pay for it. And you have to advocate it, and you have to be processed here. Everything will be done here. And your great monitors didn't prophesy this, but here, you heard. And you have to know, I'm also a monitor. They gave me that title as well. Those great heads of the natives. And you have to accept me being a monitor. May Allah give us good understanding. As you wish. No. As you wish. Don't do it like that. This is you're just putting yourself through so much pain. But do it as you should, as you're supposed to be. Now you can still say as you wish. You think. Well, okay. The saints say, well, let you be in that mindset, as you wish. But after that, you will be imprisoned. And then you have to continue as you're supposed to do, my sister. What we are doing here is an act of mercy. This is still merciful, because we ask of you that you're walking and behaving properly. That is mercifulness. But after that, there won't be no mercy. Only then there will be justice. And according to what you deserved and what you worked for, you will get it. If you couldn't reap any blessing
und das wirst du
in
erst
this
dann
world,
sehen.
you only
Wer keine
reap
Empfehlung akzeptiert,
whips.
eine schöne
And
Empfehlung,
if you don't accept a good recommendation,
wird man
you will be
ermahnt
reprimanded.
werden. Bekommt eine Mahnung.
You get a warning. A recommendation is like nice, but then it will turn into a warning. And those who don't
Die Mahnung nicht versteht,
want to listen to a warning, they have to understand the consequences.
etmeli tekdir, tekdir ist eine Mahnung.
So it means warning, so stop it now. We warn you. But then after that, you will get
Ich gebe dir eine
the
Runde.
club to get you into it. So if you don't want to listen to the warning, you will get a club, not but on your head. That is how life is working, how life it is. And our body
Der Körper darf nicht
cannot
kommen
stand
vor dem
like a zombie in front of the Lord. They have to have found their way back to their soul.
Herrn. Weil,
Like,
wann,
why is
warum
that?
ist das so? Weil
Because
Allah
Allah
dich vorher-
predestined you.
Von
From
mir
me
gehst
you
du,
came,
ich hab's zu erschaffen. Aber
and I sent you away
die vorher
in two parts.
das
And the predestiny is that you are my representative. But you are still split into two pieces, and you have to become one again. Body,
Körper, das
the
Körper-
body is the ego.
Körper,
The body
das Ego
is actually
eigentlich der Körper
the body is
repräsentiert
representing the ego,
so,
the black
das schwarze
sheep.
Schaf, kara koyun türün içindeki.
So the ego and the body
der Körper
is representative of the ego,
des Egos,
as if.
als ob. Der Körper ist als
And the
das
body
Ego.
is as if the ego, because all its wishes are from a bodily wishes.
Alles Vergnügen,
And
was
eating and drinking and this and that
dies
and doing this and that,
machen,
these are all
das ist alles
physical
Körper.
aspects, so these are aspects of an animal. That is the
Das
ego.
ist
The
das
body
Ego.
is
Der Körper
symbolizing the ego.
symbolisiert den Ego.
And the soul
Die Seele
is the pure
ein
state
Zustand,
of the breath of God. Ah, okay.
ah,
So the soul is the breath of God. What a revelation now.
von meinem Atem.
From my breath, I put in my breath, and then you were alive. Wasn't it true? Without the breath of God, you cannot move an inch. But without the soul, you cannot move. And without your breath, you cannot move. So what actually gave you life then? What is the soul and what is the breath? Don't tell.
Bleib unter uns.
Mum's the word.
Bleibt unter uns.
And even so, you will have forgotten.
Gott sei Dank.
You're just like in trance and fully drunk. They told me.
Haben Sie mir
You're
gesagt,
just
Sie erzählen
talking to
es,
yourself.
ja,
Everybody
ja.
else
Die sind nur
are just
Kulisse.
background noise.
Ja, die meisten. Ihr könnt das niemals.
They still keep
Ihr
it
haltet
close
das
to you.
nicht zu.
You will
Ihr kriegt das mit, ohne
you
mitzubekommen.
realize this without truly realizing it, and the importance of this sohbet speech. This is just for us.
Für uns. Deshalb
So if you truly would have understood this and truly would
bekommen
perceive this,
vor Euphorie,
you would
in
faint out of euphoria, because such revelations have never happened from those great saints. If you truly would have experienced that and realized it,
würdet ihr sowas
you would
von
start to work and act for Allah and wouldn't pretend to keep on sleeping.
Wir müssen noch
We still have to get to that level of understanding.
das hat man uns
That's why they gave it
so
like that
gegeben,
for later,
für später. Dass wir das für
that we
später
will
wahrnehmen können.
realize this later. But this is what happened today.
Und wir haben
And we
dich,
send you
schwach.
weak,
das bedeutet,
which means we send you incomplete down to earth. We send you incomplete. And you should put in effort, try hard,
bemühen, und von den tierischen
and
Eigenschaften
free
des
yourself
Egos
of the
befreit.
animalistic parts of your ego.
Das Ego
The ego is symbolizing the
das
animal,
Tier,
that what is
das
animalistic,
Tierische,
everything that is like
alles
an animal,
Tierische,
that is
Unmenschliche.
inhuman,
Und du
and you
wirst
shall
zur
find back to
Menschlichkeit gelangen.
to becoming humans.
Nur
Only
wenn
once
du
you found
diese
back to
Menschlichkeit
humanity,
gefunden hast, hast
you
du
actually will get
Zugang
access
zu
to
deinem
your
Sinn.
soul, because only
Weil
the
nur der
human
Mensch
is
ist
representative of God,
Stellvertreter Gottes,
not the animal.
nicht das Tier.
That's why the
Deshalb
saints,
die Heiligen,
Maulana
also
Sheikh
Maulana
once
Sheikh
said,
sagte,
never
niemand
before
zuvor hat
did
sein Ego
anyone
sowas von
ever whip their
ausgepeitscht.
ego just like they did.
Was für
So
eine
what kind
Disziplin.
of discipline he had? He
Er hat
forbade
alles
himself
gemacht,
everything, even that was forbidden, was prohibited. He disciplined his ego so much, but then this is what happened. Then this will turn out. He became the sultan of him. He was the complete.
Dann kann
And
er
after that, he can eat and drink everything he wants, and he's allowed to do anything. And everything is opening itself to. If you just do a little bit of diet, a little bit of fasting, a little of disciplining, and look out for what's forbidden, that's only for you to get everything later. But then you have to learn first and
und verdienen. Das
earn to get that. Earn the right to get it.
Wenn du alles bekommst, Haja Emin, musst du das etwas, was du hast,
If you want to have everything, you have to let go of that something you have, that you still hold on to, my brother. May Allah give us good understanding. We could continue to talk and tell you even more, but nobody would have understood it properly. But
Aber
this is a way for you to hop on. So let's hop on and drive with us.
Fatiha.